Is South Surrey a nice place to live? This area is often praised for its beautiful landscapes, vibrant community, and outstanding quality of life. But what makes it truly special? In this video, we'll dive into what you need to know about living in South Surrey. We've spent countless hours exploring the neighborhoods, talking to residents, and gathering insider information to bring you the most comprehensive guide to living in South Surrey. Stay with us as we uncover the surprising reasons why South Surrey could be your dream destination. You won't believe what we've discovered. By the end of this video, you're going to have a clear understanding of whether South Surrey is the right place for you and your family. Your journey to finding the perfect home starts right now.
Hey, it's Darren here. If you're thinking of moving to Surrey, White Rock, or any of the surrounding suburbs, subscribe below so you can be the first to learn about the market and the areas. And like so many others, we've helped in the process of buying or selling a home. If you need help in the process, whether it's today or 6 months from now, use the link in the description to book a time to speak with me. We'll help you make sure that your move is the absolute best that it could ever be. I've lived in South Surrey almost my entire life and sold hundreds and hundreds of homes to not only home buyers, but also on the behalf of home sellers. There is a few really common reasons that we hear time and time again about why people absolutely love living in South Surrey. Firstly, the community of South Surrey, well, it just feels better and more homey than a lot of other areas in the lower mainland, and we'll dive into why that is. Next, the family services are absolutely exceptional. Whether we're talking about school, family health care, daycare centers, or recreation, there's so much to unpack here. Safety in South Surrey is another notable mention, with the crime rate being noticeably lower than other areas in the lower mainland. And next, the outdoor amenities are incredibly abundant here. From beautiful parks and trails to beaches and forests, there are countless ways to enjoy nature. And lastly, South Surrey is known for its tranquility. Quiet streets and peaceful environment make it almost ideal for anyone. Now, these are some of the key reasons that South Surrey is such a desirable place to live. Stay with us as we explore the aspects of all these details and more. Plus, we'll uncover why this community could be the absolute perfect choice for you and your family to call your next home. So let's hit the road and get started.
South Surrey is known to be an incredible place to live, largely in part because of how it really feels to live here. But the more detailed reasons for this can be pretty abundant. Could it be the fact that traditionally it is one of the more expensive areas in the lower mainland due to its proximity to the attractive beaches and recreation? Featuring a large arrays of property types, you can go from the simplest modern one-bedroom condominium to incredibly prestigious properties such as multi-million-dollar mansions that are custom designed, sitting atop at least an acre of land siding onto an ocean bluff. Or perhaps the fact that it is developed over time just into a premier destination for all of the residents of British Columbia because of its thoughtfully planned, attractively designed neighborhoods. Whether it's this or just simply the fact that it feels like a community is better kept than other areas of the city, residents of Surrey are seemingly drawn to South Surrey as their choice destination to call home for many, many reasons.
If you're like me and have a family, it's really important to know that the community you choose to call home is the perfect fit for everyone in your household. Whether it is the absolute abundance of highly rated schools, both elementary and secondary, the South Surrey Recreation and Arts Center, the Grandview Heights Aquatic Center, or the absolute abundance of sports that are available to play at the South Surrey Athletic Park, one of the crown jewels and gems of South Surrey, there is always something to do. In fact, there is a fantastic presence for just about every activity and sport in South Surrey that you can imagine, with the big ones for the kids traditionally being hockey, soccer, and baseball. The summer months also host a variety of programs for the kids to help get them outdoors so they're not stuck inside playing video games. Plus, we don't want to forget about our furry friends as well, with Dogwood Park, almost an extension of the Sunnyside Urban Acres Forest, being probably the nicest and one of the best dog parks in all of the lower mainland. Even if you do not plan on moving to South Surrey, you should come visit this with your dog and meet some of the other dog owners in the community.
Hey, real quick, I don't run any ads on my videos, intentionally anyways, and put in about 8 hours every week trying to bring you the very best content there is while keeping it somewhat entertaining too. The only ask that I have is that you help me spread the word on my videos so we can help more home buyers and sellers be wildly successful with real estate. Get it right the first time and dodge all the ways that people typically get burned when they buy or sell a home. Now, the only way that we can do that is if you give this video just a simple like. to help other people like you find the content. That's the only thing we ask you to do. Don't even worry about subscribing. It will take you about 3 seconds and it would mean the absolute world to me, but more importantly, it may change the world for someone else. Thanks for clicking the like button, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Next on our list is the safety and lack of crime in the community. Being such a tight-knit community, you tend to get to know your neighbors pretty well through visiting the local grocery stores, shopping and dining, or just kids' sports. Community is a very important value that the residents of South Surrey hold dear to their hearts and would certainly invite anyone into the area with open arms. When it comes to actual crime, the first quarter crime statistics for 2024 from the city of Surrey as a whole were quite positive, as Surrey crime continues to trend down, a trend that is consistent with the last decade's statistics. With that being said, however, because South Surrey borders onto the city of White Rock and shares much more in common with them than they do the remainder of the city of Surrey as a whole, you can rest assured that while crime happens in every community, South Surrey is among one of the safest in Canada. If you're interested in learning more about the city of White Rock and its crime statistics, we did an entire video diving deep where you can find the information in the description below, and it looks just like what you're seeing on your screen right now.
An important thing to me and my family when we chose to relocate back to South Surrey was just how quiet this community truly is. Because of its positioning on the peninsula, it is away from the hustle and bustle that so many other municipalities in the lower mainland suffer from. And this includes even the central parts of Surrey as itself. You do not drive through South Surrey. You either are going there or you are not. We are surrounded by ocean on two sides in South Surrey, making it an incredibly popular destination in the summertime months, but pretty much generally making it a quiet place year-round to call home. Unlike so many other municipalities in the lower mainland, where you might need to pass through them to get to another community, well, you don't do that in South Surrey. Previously joked by so many in the past, South Surrey borders onto White Rock, that shares a very cheeky mantra that is the land of the newlyweds and the nearly deads. While this area has a great array of residents in terms of age and diversity, this really could be another reason why it's such a quiet and incredible place to live.
To wrap up this video, it would be criminal not to mention the abundance of outdoor amenities and activities that South Surrey has to offer. We already talked about South Surrey Athletic Park, which is where many families will end up spending a good portion of their summer cheering on their kids' local sports team. But don't forget about the expansive forests and walking trails like at Crescent Park, Sunnyside Urban Acres Forest, Crescent Beach, and Blackie Spit, along the Nikomakil River, and so much more. Being a seaside community as well, you have access to everything that comes along with living near the ocean, whether it's soaking in the sunshine at Crescent Beach, walking the promenade along the water, swimming or boating out of Crescent Beach Marina. Anything outside of surfing you can do near the ocean, you can do here. Generally speaking, however, this is one of those communities where an evening walk around your neighborhood will still leave you impressed, as feeling simply lucky to be able to call South Surrey home.
So here's what I want you to do now. If you're a resident of South Surrey, I want you to leave a comment below and let others know exactly what is your #1 reason why you love living in this community. Or maybe you're someone watching this video from out of town, and that's okay, we got you covered too. I want to know from you, what is the #1 attraction, the #1 calling that South Surrey has that has you interested in possibly calling this your future home? Furthermore, if you are someone from out of the area and looking to relocate to the South Surrey area and you want to learn everything you need to know about the community, be sure to check out our Living in South Surrey playlist and our Living in White Rock playlist. Here we cover a large array of everything you need to know about living and participating in the community to help ensure that if you do choose to call this place home, it is the perfect fit for you and your family. As you likely guessed in this video, we definitely covered a lot of the good about living in South Surrey, but if you're interested in hearing a little bit more about the whole story, we cover a little bit about the bad in this video here that you can consider checking out on our Living in South Surrey playlist. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates on everything to do with living in Surrey BC, White Rock BC, or British Columbia real estate, and we will definitely look forward to seeing you on the next video. Cheers.